This is my own what if. I'm trying it for the first time. Like what if story, not text story. So this is what if Naruto had the multiple people / things sealed inside him, and it could be more overpowered. Now I got to pause this. So as I was saying, he had multiple people sealed inside him and things. But it could be more crazy than Anime Kings. Anime Kings will be tamed. Very tamed. Also, just like Anime Kings, it will be a harem-based romance story. But unlike Anime Kings, the only male type things inside him will be something that's not technically alive or dead. So yeah. Also, so Naruto will have multiple summoning contracts. He will, for Akatoads, he will have some more that I will tell later. Now onto the story. It was October 10th, 3 years before it was October 10th, 3 years before the day of the Kyuubi attack. Up in the land of, the gods, the head god that kind of take care of being an overseer for a million different universes, named Zeno, decided to, end up having 3 children. His children's names were Kami, Yami, and Shinigami. Kami and Shinigami were females, while Yami was a male. Zeno favored his daughters a bit more over his son. And because of that, Yami, he being the god darkness, decided to take things into his own hands, and he left the land of gods into the land of the demons, where he ended up living for the rest of his days. Shinigami and Kami were sad and heartbroken by this, because all they wanted was to have their family full. However, after several years, Yami came back, but with a secret agenda. To end up making his sisters become mortal. By falling in love with a human. So he was the one who influenced White Zetsu, Black Zetsu, and Mara Uchiha into recruiting Obito, and they also ended up coming up with the Moon Eye plan, even though he knew nothing of Kaguya. He only wanted it so that Kami and Shinigami would have to save the day. However, that wasn't going to be the case. Now, I know what people may think. Oh, this is going to be too overpowered. Well, yes, but it's going to be overpowered slowly. So this is what I have planned. What I have planned is to start him out slow. So, on the day of the Kyuubi attack, the Yami came brought to multiple beings from different universes and gave them to the Shinigami to put inside Naruto, not knowing that her older brother had planned an evil plan for her and her sister. So, this is what happens. The Shinigami seals the Nine Tails and put all the other stuff, souls and stuff, that Yami gave the Shinigami. And well, let's just say, Yami, after that, went back to the demon realm and waited for years. So this is what the Shinigami decided to do. So after the Shinigami was done, this sealing, now, 3 years after that day that the Kyuubi attacked, and multiple things got sealed into Naruto. This is the things that got sealed in him. First is Pan. Dragon Ball Superheroes Pan. Zeno-Pan. The reason for that Then, all three divine dragons from High School DxD so, and then, of course, there's beings like Evangeline from Anime King's version. And of course, the whatever ferret's cousin thing is. So, and I had planned on doing this. So, you will end up finding things that should not be able to deal with this stuff. However, for I will not back down from this. So then, one day when Mom was chasing Naruto and he got beaten from an inch to death and then left. Not even the Hokage knew where Naruto was and was looking for him. This is the story of what if Naruto was super OP and had multiple people sealed inside him. So, this is the thing that I have to say. Yeah. Hiruzen was looking for Naruto everywhere. Or when it was nighttime, when lightning flashed, showing where Naruto was. He was hanging from his shirt from on top of the Hokage's tower. It means only a shinobi put him there. It made Hiruzen furious like never before, or since the Third Great Shinobi War time. So what he decided to do is this. He decided to well, end up deciding to screw with the civilian council and disbanded them once and for all. Then he, he had his Abu attempt to kill Danzo. He first had Abu sneak up behind him and place a chakra seal, a chakra blocker, on Danzo. It prevents him from molting chakra. It means his secret eyes are useless. Sorry about that, I yawned. So, after he ends up doing this, he ends up going all the way to with the fire daimyo, telling him that Inahosan is alive, and bring Naruto with him after he healed, where he told Naruto that in order for him to stay safe until he was old enough to join the Ninja Academy, he requested that Naruto stay in the care of the Fire Daimyo, which both the daimyo and his wife agreed, along with his daughter. So, what the Fire Daimyo decided was that he was going to have Hiruzen send over for all of his chakra basic stuff to him so that he can give to Naruto. Because he realized that he would protect anyone with life, Fire Daimyo or Hiruzen himself. And the Fire Daimyo's daughter became great friends with the Naruto, and he wanted to protect his daughter. So that's what he decided to do. He decided to, he decided Hiruzen sent over a copy of his entire personal library and a copy of the Forbidden Scroll to Naruto. So, along with copies of his father's jutsu and his mother's jutsu stuff. But he didn't call them, he didn't put his mother or father names on them. He just said from Naruto's mom and dad on them. So this is what will happen after that. He plans on going all the way to he plans on going all the way to the end of that day. Yeah. So after that day, and this is when things all will go good. So after that, this is what I have planned. I have the where Naruto though is looked out after her, her by fire daimyo, his daughter, her, which I will name as Suri. E. E. We do not know the fire daimyo's last name. So this is what I have planned. The Naruto trains until he becomes 6 years old, and his family allowed to start the academy. No, 8, not 6. So once he's 8 years old, he ends up starting the academy. But because people still know who he is, he tells Hiruzen and the Fire Daimyo that he's going to play dumb and not do his best. That he's going to do it where he is barely in the lower half of the passing bay. Okay. So after he does that, this is what happens. Team placement. Iruka is saying team placement. So, team 1, blah blah blah, team 2, blah blah blah, team 4, 5, 6, blah blah blah, team 7, Naruto Uzumaki, Nata Hyuga, and Yamanaka. The reason why this team, unlike the original Shikacho's parents, Shikacho's parents, things are very different. So after the ritual, Shikacho, this is what I have planned. Okay. So, with the team is based off several things. And this is a lot harder than it looks. But after this done, he ends up getting to get into the first years with, of course, so he ended up actually sealing Mako's soul inside him on the day of the attack because Mako invited Naruto over and Itachi just killed Mako in front of him. And right as he killed her, Naruto was sucking her soul into himself so that he could give her her own body later. So after that, after he get placed on the team, and his sensei is surprisingly the Kurenai. Team 8 is Sakura, Kiba, Sasuke. While Team 10 is Shikamaru, Choji Akamichi, and Shino Aburami. Yeah, an unusual team, yes, but one where Shikamaru Supreme at Team 8 and Team 9 treated, not Team 9, Team 7 treated senseis in this story, and all the team treated people. The reason why Hiruzen denied the Kakashi's request for having Naruto is because he knew of the dilemma that would happen with Naruto's progress with him. If Kakashi was a sensei, because Kakashi would be forced to focus on Sasuke if Naruto were on the team or not. So he decided to put the best of the class together and the second lowest net to, well, Shikamaru and Naruto. Naruto passed because the same conditions as in canon. But he already knew the Shaolin Jutsu. So, by him not being the sensei of Naruto, he actually is, Naruto is going to be better off. Ugh.